Good morning, everybody. Today's Tuesday, and first thing that's happening this morning is we have Lily, one of the owner surrenders from last week. She's going out into one of our pastures. I believe she's going to intake too. She looks like a unicorn. You're free, girl. Run. Well, she's like, who are these horsies? Oh, won't be nice. There's some friends. Oh. Okay, I think we settled down just a little bit.
The Tuesday morning here at Horse Plus, our outside team is headed up to quarantine. We processed all but 4 of the 19 horses that came in yesterday. So we have 3 2-plus-year-old stallions that need to be castrated. One of them also needs a pretty significant wound debrided and radiographs taken. One of them is a mare that the people who brought in said was pretty wild and difficult to handle. So we have those 4. Emily's staying down here to take care of our patients in the equine hospital, and Jason got roped into helping us with our modified chute system because we don't have the hydraulic chute. So we're loaded up, we're headed up to quarantine, and hopefully we'll get through those surgeries pretty quickly.
I'm making my way up to quarantine to meet the vets up there as they prepare for the castrations. And there's also some work going on, construction work at the new intake barn. So I'm going to show you guys that as well. Just wanted to say good morning. So there is a horse stuck under the hay feeder, and Keith's coming immediately with the tractor to help him get unstuck. Oh, good buddy. It's okay. You okay, buddy? Bless his heart. They were able to lift it up and get it out from underneath him safely. He didn't struggle too much, which is good.
So Macy was doing her rounds this morning doing some filming, and she seen that Baxter was under the hay feeder. And at first I thought, usually what he does is he'll take a nap next to it and he'll kind of have his back under, and he kind of looks like he's cast, but he's not. He just likes to sleep there. It's weird. But so I come running up here, and sure enough, he is not only stuck, but he is completely under the feeder. It looked like he belly crawled, like army crawled under there. But me and Keith were able to lift it up with the tractor, and he got up just fine, and couldn't have been stuck too long because he stood right up. He doesn't seem to have hurt anything. He was pretty calm the whole time with the tractor there. He just kind of laid there until we got it off of him. So thank you, Macy, for catching that.
I'm pretty sure this is Baxter, but oh goodness, you gave me a scare, buddy. I'm glad Keith was able to come immediately. I sent out a text and got him to come super fast. So he doesn't look like he was down too long, because his legs would probably be kind of like asleep. But thank goodness we were able to get that taken care of. Buddy, don't do that. Don't sleep so close to the hay feeder. Okay, now I'm heading up to quarantine. Oh, goodness. I hate when they do that. They just always seem to find a way to get stuck somewhere. But thankfully, we got that taken care of, and Keith did it very quickly, and it all went smoothly. So thank goodness for that. Look at him. He's just chewing on the halter. City boy. This is the first castration that's going to be happening today, is this stallion right here. He did really good on putting on a halter. So Dr. Lydia is going to sedate him. These are the 2 other stallions who will be getting castrated today. So he's already getting pretty sleepy, so I'm sure they'll be bringing him out from this little squeeze setup in just a couple minutes. And then they'll begin the castration. You guys know I had to say good morning to Waffles. He's so cute. So Dr. Lydia had Haley bring him out here where he'll be castrated, and he gets one more poke and he'll probably then go to sleep.
Okay.
Okay, he's going down very smoothly. That was not a bad drop at all. Good job, Haley. Okay, they're setting up. Caitlin brought in the supplies, and Dr. Lydia's going to get started.
Just let me know if I can do something. Otherwise, I'm going to observe.
Thankfully, both testicles are present. That's awesome. Caitlin, he's got a little bit of hair right here. Might try to clip just a little bit.
Dr. Lydia's already made the first incision, and little boy's doing good. Nice and asleep.
Great job. Hands too? All right. Great. You should have a quick minute, but I'm going to need my needle drivers pretty soon. So I would quick go over there and get some more stuff. If you can. Just put that bucket where I can reach that second emasculator. Second incision. How's our anesthetic depth? Okay. I am removing this emasculator. So this tool is designed to crush tissue. And this is our pedicle right here, and we're checking to make sure we don't have any hemorrhage. This is the bleeding that we care about. So our skin's going to bleed a little bit. We want to make sure this is not bleeding. And I'm happy with that. I'm going to let go of it.
Okay, so this stallion is all done. He's going to stay right here until he wakes up, and the vets are going to get started on the next castration. So we're going to do it in a different space and allow this guy to just take his time waking up. So I was going to show you guys also what they're doing here at the new intake barn. A lot of construction happened over the weekend, so the side shed is being built up, and really they don't have that much left to do. They just need to put on the metal and it'll be done. But wow.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Good boy. Hi. Easy. Hi. Good boy. Are you going to be grumpy? Oh, no bites. Ooh, no bites. You didn't pass that test, sir. All right. Yeah, let's run him in. You want me? I did not. I've actually never been bitten by a dog or a horse.
Maybe get him the ears.
Yeah, he's real mad. Okay.
Okay, this stallion is now asleep, and they're getting ready to castrate him. So they've got all the supplies over there, and Dr. Gina, with the help of Jason, there are also going to be taking radiographs of his leg. Dr. Gina is just going to clean up the wound, get it all nice and clean and disinfected. Little boy is doing good. He's nice and fast asleep.
What
16 and 18.
The first patient is up. He's recovering pretty well. Still a bit wobbly, but he did really well for his castration. Dr. Gina is applying some medicated cream to the
Connie
wound.
works on me nearly at least once a week. I'm not lying.
So this
I
helps
am
with the
naturally a
healing and
realistic
keeps the
person, not
flies away
necessarily
too. It's a good fly repellent. Dr. Gina wrapped up his leg, and it's been cleaned and all wrapped up with a fresh bandage. So he's all good to go. The second castration is done, so they're just going to wait for him to wake up. Everything went smoothly, so hopefully the third castration will go just as well.
What a good baby. That was very good. That was very good. Honestly, a lot easier to get a halter on than in that hydraulic squeeze chute. You're doing great. Good boy. Okay, okay. I would like it if you were more asleep than you are now. Yeah.
So they're about to bring the third stallion out to castrate him, and that would be all 3 castrations that they needed to do today.
2.5, 3.5? Or did we say he was 1? Either these are both baby teeth and he is 1, or he's 3.5. I think he's probably 1. What do you think, Dr. Gina? Are these all babies?
Are they as wide as they are tall?
Yeah.
That would be babies.
Okay. He's a yearling. And I think you're good to put that rope on, Haley. Oh, you got 2 of them? I don't know. Did he get microchipped?
No.
Yeah, he's got very small testicles, so I think a yearling is a lot more accurate than calling him a 3-year-old.
Dr. Gina just microchipped him, so now he is microchipped.
I should be finished with the suture.
All 3 castrations are now completed. They're all done with this little guy, so they all went pretty smoothly.
Right, so we have the second stallion that we did today who has the leg wounds radiographs pulled up. I really need to look at these on the computer to really look at them outside of all this environmental artifact, but he's still waking up. That's him making noise. If you look at this, you can see there's a lot of soft tissue swelling. This is the front of the leg and this is the back of the leg. There is a change in the medullary bone around the spot where this wound is, at the level of the wound, and there's also this interesting linear lucency with it. It could be strangely oblique, but it looks like it's pretty well lateral. And on the DP view, well, it won't let me look at it super closely, but this is the way his leg goes. This is towards his head and this is towards his foot. And then there's like a little lucency going this way that could be a splint fracture, but I need to look at it with Dr. Lydia up closer. But you can still see that the medullary bone and the cortical bone look a little different at the level of the wound, but it doesn't look like there's a fracture across the metacarpus on this tablet, but we'll really have to look at it super close, but it looks like it's mostly soft tissue.
This is the second stallion that Dr. Gina was talking about. He is waking up. He's still pretty sleepy and woozy, but he's standing up now. Everybody's all done, and the vet team is heading back down to general population. So it is after lunch now. I have switched out with Macy, and guess what we have? We have 6 roosters? Yeah. Hi, guys. Let's see if I can zoom in here. They're really pretty. What do you think about the chickens, Fenton? He's like, I don't know. What about you, Tux? What you think? Looks like they're super busy with the new intake barn up there. They're starting with the roofing maybe, putting the beams up, and they might start on the roof. I'm not sure. Yeah, we got someone working on the roofing up there. They're starting to put that together for the new intake barn. So it's coming together still. Slowly but surely.
So while we were up doing horse surgeries this morning, we had 3 cats surrendered to us. All of them are adult males, and We have the potential to place these guys in a foster home starting tomorrow. So we're gonna neuter all of them, get all their testing done, and get their vaccination status up to date so they can go into a home environment instead of staying in a sheltering environment, which is always best for pets.
So the plan is to make them all go to sleep at the same time?
So I think we're just gonna do 2. I can do neuters really quickly, but poor Emily has to draw blood, give vaccines, microchip, and do a lot of other things. So we just started 2. Whoever falls asleep first will do first, but we would never do this with a lot of different surgeries. But for kitty neuters, because it's a very, very fast surgical procedure, we can safely do that. TT Dex gives us about 30 minutes of anesthesia time, so it takes less than 15 minutes to do each cat. So even if they're both ready at the exact same time, we'll still get done what they need safely, and then they'll be awake faster.
Keep that flea and tick collar on your neck.
Alrighty, he is in place.
Okay, I'm good with him if you want to go check our next kitty. Thank you, Emily.
Emily's gonna get the next cat prepared while Dr. Lucas starts the surgery.
This beautiful kitty, Max, just got neutered. He got FIV, FELV tested and some vaccine boosters. Everything went great. Part of our surgery protocol, so if you watch our videos, you'll notice that we treat spays and neuters differently. We're still sterile for neuters, but because we're not opening the abdomen, we're a lot more relaxed. We do still have clean surgery tools and stuff. Part of our anesthesia protocol and something we do for every patient, large and small, is to lubricate their eyes. You'll notice Max is very sound asleep and he's not blinking, right? So we don't want his eyes to get all dried out. So we put a veterinary eye lubricant that's sterile in their eyes to make sure if they're holding their eyes open during surgery that those eyes don't get dried out. And then we also have, these are expired fluids. So we warm these up in our microwave and then we help position them with these little warming things that help maintains body temperature. They make a really fancy thing called a bear hugger blanket that a lot of vet clinics use, but we don't have one of those. So we do have the kind of microchips that check body temperature. So that's really nice for us. We don't have to do a rectal temp. We can check a temperature on any of our patients really easily anytime. So Max is all done and he is going to a foster home tomorrow. Yay. Yay. Okay. Max is done. Thank you, Haley.
Alrighty, and we have Ash. Is this Ash? Yep. Okay. Yeah. And then this is Sam. He will be after Ash.
Hi, Mr. Sam. When you give you your sleepy.
Dr. Gina's going to give him the pokes.
Ready? Yep. Good boy.
Good job, buddy.
All right, got it at
Now he's going to get sleepy.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleepy, sleepy, sleep.
And then Dr. Lydia is still working on
Almost
Ash.
done.
And she's almost done. Okay, now she's done. Boop.
No more babies for that boy. Sam, you're such a beautiful boy.
Alrighty, so Sam is the last kitty to get neutered, and then next they're going to go do the intake of the 2 ponies. Alrighty, Sam is the last neuter for today, and they've got it all done, and then on to the next task. Okay, we've got a horse surrender in.
I'm gonna move this.
Okay. So this is Memphis. He came to us as an owner surrender, so his owners were very concerned about his front leg. When he was a baby, they said his growth plate opened up, so they've had multiple surgeries done, and only his right leg took to the surgery. As you can see, his left kind of caves in a little bit more. They said he is sound at a full gallop, at a full trot. He's completely fine. So our vets are just kind of going to look him over. As you can see, he's very easy on the eyes. Our vets are going to do a quick intake of him, just make sure everything's good. We have all his paperwork in line, so he's just going to hang out in the stall for now.
Sounds good.
That's a good boy.
There he goes.
So we're out here with Velvet and two of the little minis that are all owner surrenders that we just need to intake them, but she just has some general malaise, so we're a little concerned about her. So we're gonna try and run a CBC on her and do just a really good general physical exam, maybe a dental, and see how she's doing. But she just acts like she doesn't feel very
27.
good.
Oh, baby. No ability to move the jaw from side to side. Okay, we'll give you a break for a minute and run your blood work, and then we'll come back. You're a good girl.
I haven't listened to her yet. Did you want me to?
Yeah. Oh, that's not a bit. Oh, she was like, ah. You're a good girl. To be a good girl. But she's got some ventral edema, which is concerning because that's often a sign of, it can be something really benign like insect hypersensitivity, but it also could indicate a major organ problem, heart problem, liver, kidneys. So we're gonna run some blood work and see what's going on. You're a very good girl. We also can run cortisol levels here, so we can check for Cushing's disease here in-house. That test takes over 30 minutes to run, but we do have the answers right away. So we're gonna check those and see how she's doing. You're a real good girl.
But her systolic seems a little longer than it should be, but
Okay.
no overt murmur. Hi, Mia.
Good girl. You're a good girl. You can't move her mandible at all. Right side looks like 26, left side looks like 27 to me. Let's go run your blood work, okay?
Can we bathe them also?
Hi, buddy.
I don't have time to do this, but I'm okay with it.
I will bathe them. They smell.
I don't have any treats. Going into the vet barn. Hi, little one.
Alright, here you go. Yeah, that foot does not look great. Yeah. That's wonderful. You guys are very sneaky. See the bounding pulse right there? That can be a sign of cardiac disease. See how you can see the arterial pulse in the neck? Not always, but.
Oh, she was 21.
You're so cute. You're okay. You gotta open your mouth. There we go. Emily, can you hold that right there? Just watch your fingers. This is the pinchy kind. This horse has like the best teeth I've ever seen in a mini. Like absolutely no, there's one tiny hook.
That older man really loved his minis.
Yeah. A bit more. Tiny spot. You're so cute. She looks like a reindeer. Nobody likes to stare at the teeth in their mouth. Okay, watch your fingers. Yep, fingers are out of the way. Sketchy. Okay. All done. You did such a good job, little one. Give the image.
All the way to the bottom of the foot, but half of it looks like it's gone. Our coffin bone is still there, it's just...
What is all of the opacity changes right here? So if we say that the hoof wall should be roughly this,
took it.
That foot. This one is the worst foot. Yeah, the tip of the coffin bone's gone on this one. I'll show this to Dr. Lee and see what she thinks. Alright, so this is Dawn. She is one of the 2 mini that came in as owner surrenders. They did a lot of work with them, trying to keep their feet done and everything like that. But unfortunately, we highly suspect that, like most minis, they have metabolic disease. And that's not a death sentence, but it does create chronic founder concerns with them. And if you look at her feet, they have severe changes in the shape. Most minis do okay with corrective farrier work and managing their diet and having them on medications for their metabolic disease, but sometimes the feet can kind of get away from us, no matter our best efforts. So we took radiographs just to see what condition her coffin bones were inside each foot. And her left one didn't look too bad. The degree of rotation was pretty significant, but if you have the farriers and the willpower and the finances to pay for it, there are corrective shoeing methods that take a long time to correct such significant changes, but it gives them a chance as long as they stay comfortable. But her right front, looking at the coffin bone on radiographs, there is rotation, and then the tip of her coffin bone is gone. So there has been significant resorption or decay of that tip of that coffin bone, and she also has sinking. So as long as there's just sinking or just rotation, there are things we can do as long as they're comfortable to manage it. But when you have both of those components together, it makes it that much harder to keep them comfortable. So with those findings and the condition of her coffin bone on her right front, Dr. Lydia looked at the radiographs and agreed that probably the best thing for her is last act of kindness. It's not fair to ask her to keep walking around when her coffin bone is going away. So she's really sweet and really super cute. So it's really heartbreaking whenever we get this kind of information. But she's a good girl. You're a good girl. She's a little sedated still from her dental. So
We're back up here in quarantine. It's been a really crazy day. It's been a long day.
All over the place.
We're about to do another attempted trial at having our wonderful sweet older mare Eclipse nurse this very young baby. He's doing great, which is awesome. We're gonna try a different scent. This time we're gonna, sounds kind of gross, we're gonna take her poop and put it on the baby. I'm also gonna be sedating her a little bit differently. Yesterday we used Dormosidane. We love this product, Synchill. It has melatonin, some bunch of kind of vitamins and minerals and B vitamins in it. So just kind of anti-anxiety, little bit of snoozing. So we're gonna do less of the drugs we did yesterday, plus this one to kind of extend that sedative effect. Yesterday, we saw a lot of positives, but also a lot of negatives. And what I anticipate today is either things will go better or worse. Probably they won't be the same. So we're gonna start by sedating her and get a poop sample. Haley's gonna handle baby today. I wish we knew his name. They still just have B numbers. Wow, there's a huge hawk on the fence right there. Haley, we gotta name him. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're just hoping and praying that it goes well because he really needs a mommy. So right. All right, I'll hand poop to you guys. We're gonna get baby up in that corner. Hey girl. Hey Lynn, do you mind holding her? I don't think she's gonna do a whole lot, but I'm fine. Yeah. So I would just say like his whole back and hind end.
If you get it on me,
I know this seems really barbaric and gross, but catching a urine sample on a mare when our team had 85 other patients to see this morning, I'm exaggerating. Obviously it was not 85, but it did not happen. I'm gonna get the other side over here too. Dr. Gino, we need your poop. Look at that little naughty face. It'll be in there. Yeah, she didn't get that side very well at all.
Well, Eclipse, we all smell like drool.
Haley and I are okay being pooped.
Being pooped. You've just been pooped.
You've been pooped.
You know what I forgot? I was gonna do a lick. You guys wanna get some brainies? Let's back up. Just back baby up. Yep. Can we get some mare and foal feed for her? Okay. And let's just give her a minute. Okay, I'm gonna let you walk over here. You're a good girl, I know. You're super not into this and I understand. Okay. I understand. I'm sorry. I know it feels a little disrespectful. That's not your baby. He's just real small. His mama didn't get rescued. Isn't that sad?
Round two.
Okay, okay, okay. All right. Okay, I understand. Let's just let her maybe smell his butt. She might try to bite him, but I don't think it'll hurt him. Okay. All right. Say that was a pretty hard no.
Yeah.
All right, I know. But guess what? You don't get this anymore because that was naughty. Because this is not warm and soft.
Hand holding it.
It's actually just
We attempted, like yesterday, to see if our lovely Eclipse would accept, we're gonna call him little baby Weasley, see if she would accept him today. It was either gonna go better or worse than yesterday, and unfortunately she knew what the jig was and it was up, so.
She was pretty black and white, not into it. So.
She wasn't super mean about it, but she definitely made it known that she was not into it, so. We're trying with some milk replacer, and he seemed to accept it pretty well through a syringe, so we're putting the bucket down, and hopefully they'll just be curious enough to go eat it themselves. So this group seems pretty smart. I think they'll do it.
We all really want to bottle feed him, but if we get him on a bottle, then he'll be dependent on being bottle fed. So a bucket is much more doable for our feeding system. So that's what we're working on now. We also, I don't know if we're allowed to, we don't generally get to name the babies, but we're really feeling the Harry Potter theme for this whole group. Haley, we want to name them Harry Potter names. Don't.
Except for mine.
You can name that one.
You can.
He's yours.
You can name him whatever you want as long as it's from a Harry Potter book. We're not actually in charge. Okay, I'm sorry. We're not very focused. If it seems like we're really happy, we didn't have to euthanize a single horse from this intake group. It's the first time that's ever happened for me at Horse Plus. So it was really, really sad that we had all these babies with no mommies, but everybody health-wise is hanging in there. So that feels really great. It's really fun to see these babies decompress and take naps in the sunshine. And it's been a better week than most weeks.
Alrighty guys, it is now dark, as you can see. Ryan is training Zora, and the day is slowly coming to an end. We'll all leave at 6:30, but it's like 5:30 right now. So, yeah, luckily he's got lights in here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.